Farm Manager World is a relaxing and enjoyable mechanized farming simulation game. As the latest work in the Farm Manager series, it inherits the essence of the previous work and has been innovated and upgraded in many aspects, bringing players an unprecedented and ridiculous machinery management journey. I first got to know this is a game because of playing Farming Simulator and because of my good impression of the Playway's release. I got into the series of Farm Manager 18, managing your own farm and agricultural machinery from a god's perspective, another different experience. The series does not have to test the player's driving in operation, but requires a more macroscopic vision to plan the way to make money. The title of the game cancels the tradition of using the year as the name of the previous works. The world names the end of the series, and it also collection of the advantages of the series. More refined graphics. As the latest work in the series, Farm Manager World uses a newer and more executed 3D graphics technology on the screen, presenting players with a more vivid and realistic farm world. Zoom in and observe carefully. This work is more detailed than the previous works in the series, and the picture is more realistic and excellent. The busy farms and the lively markets make the people feel like they're in a real agricultural environment, adding more atmosphere and realism to the game. Welcome to the modern farm. Farm Manager World brings players into the modern agricultural world of full vitality and opportunities. Here you can build your own farm empire in different countries and regions around the world, spanning Europe, Central America to Asia, and each region has its own unique landscape and resources. Players will have the opportunity to grow exotic crops from all over the world, raise the various animals to maintain the soil through the crop rotation and fertilizer technology to improve the productivity of the farm, thereby accumulating assets and achieving an agricultural empire. The worldview setting of the game is very real and professional, and there are many factors that players need to consider in the game. The game is not just a simple farm simulation game, but also a platform for the players to experience agricultural life and understand the agricultural knowledge. Through the game, players can understand the requirements of the different crops for soil, learn how to fertilize and rotate crops reasonably to increase the crop yields, and apply them to actual planting behaviors and choose suitable crops for planting according to weather, climate, rain, and other conditions. This all tests the player's macro strategy, increase the real experience of the game, and also increase the difficulty of the game. At the same time, players can also raise various animals in the game, build an agricultural empire that integrates planting and breeding, and experience the fun and challenges of raising animals. In-depth business strategy. The gameplay of the Farm Manager World is rich and varied, full of the strategy and challenges. Players need to plan the layout of the farm reasonably, choose the crops to be planted and the types of animals to be raised reasonably, and manage the resources of the manpower of the farm. At the same time, players also need to observe the demand and supply relationships in the market according to the market system introduced in the game, and seize the best time to sell the goods and obtain the maximum profit. In addition to basic agricultural management, planning, and breeding, the game also provides many additional advanced agricultural products. For example, players can build factories to process collect products and perform food processing operations such as baking, fermentation, freezing, pickling, and canning. Experiencing the demand and production process of advanced products by the manufacturing industry brings more paths to make the fortune. The game also supports the online multiplayer games. Players can be an agricultural empire with friends, share the experience of agricultural products, and work together to build a strong asset empire. The game has a high scalability. Farm Manager World has now launched its official version. Even in the EA version, the game already has a rich scalability and customization content. Players can build their own unique farm building according to their preferences and styles. You can choose the different buildings, decorations, and agricultural tools to beautify your farm, and also you can unlock more advanced agricultural tools to improve the production of efficiency of the farm. In addition, the game also supports various mode extensions. Players can download and install various modes to increase the content and gameplay of the game. The game also supports creative workshops. Players can also directly download the high-quality content uploaded by the other players in the creative workshop, or they can make some high-quality content and upload it for the others to use. Although the game is a single-player game most of the time, the game pays a great attention to the social and interactive elements. Players can discuss the game experience and share resources through the groups and various community forums. these are all excellent performances and experience of the game. In summary, I would say that Farm Manager World is a very outstanding and realistic farm simulation game. It has a beautiful graphics, rich custom content and gameplay, and in-depth strategy design, bringing players a unique agricultural simulation business genre. Maybe players like the more mindless experience of a dream of a tractor to a farm over and over again, and there must be players who like a microcontrol and asset management from a bird's eye view, so you must try this game.